Welcome to the deep dive. Okay, so you've just dropped some serious time, probably serious money, on a high-end RC kit. Maybe Tamiya, Kyosho, Associated Electronics.
Top stuff.
Right. And if you're investing in that machine, you really got to invest in how you put it together. So, our mission today, it's pretty straightforward. Let's define the essential specialized pliers you need. We're talking way beyond the step you grab at the hardware store.
Exactly. And look, for anyone serious about this hobby, ditching those generic, serrated pliers isn't really a luxury. It's fundamental.
Fundamental why?
Well, think about it. We're dealing with tiny screws, tiny nuts, really delicate plastic sometimes, and those cosmetically sensitive anodized metal parts. Everything's packed in tight. You need tools that actually prevent damage.
Okay, so let's start with the foundation then, the basic workhorse. Got to be the general purpose needle nose pliers, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, who hasn't tried to install a tiny E-clip or hold a little lock nut and just launched it across the room?
Happens all the time. That need for good access, for precision group, that's where something like the Tamiya Needle Nose W Cutter 2 comes in. That's item no 74146.
The 74146. Okay, what makes that the benchmark?
Well, first, it's the material, chromium vanadium steel. So it's tough, the jaws are precise, and critically, it has an integrated wire cutter, a good one. It'll cleanly snip mild steel wire up to about 1.2 millimeters.
So it's your basic do-it-all plier for assembly.
Pretty much. Your standard, reliable two-in-one tool for most general tasks, holding small bits, cutting softer wires.
Okay, so the 74146 handles the tough stuff like steel hardware.
Yeah.
But what about when we get to those beautiful, like, color anodized aluminum parts? Shock bodies, collars. You see them on all the high-end kits now. Those serrated steel jaws become a problem, don't they?
Oh, a huge liability, absolutely. One slip, one little scrape with those serrated jaws, and that anodized finish is permanently marred. It just ruins the look of an expensive part.
Yeah, you can't buff that out.
Nope. So the answer there, the non-scratch solution, is the Tamiya non-scratch long nose pliers to second. That's item number 74166.
Non-scratch 2, 74166. What's special about those?
The key thing is these special plastic inserts built right into the jaws. They let you get a really secure grip on those delicate finishes like anodized aluminum without any risk of scratching or gouging. It's essential insurance, really. Protects your investment.
Insurance against cosmetic heartbreak. Got it. Okay, let's pivot. Shocks. Probably the highest stakes assembly part, wouldn't you say?
Definitely up there. Performance hinges on them working perfectly.
So why is using even a good pair of standard serrated pliers, even if you're careful, basically a guarantee of, well, failure for the shock shaft?
Because that shock shaft, the polished metal rod, it absolutely has to be mirror smooth. Perfect smooth.
My smooth.
It slides through soft silicone O-rings inside the shock body, right? If you put even a tiny scratch, like microscopic, on that shaft with steel pliers, that scratch acts like a little file. Every single time the suspension moves, it chews away at that soft O-ring. You're just guaranteeing leaks. Fast leaks, chronic leaks, poor performance. Serrated pliers just ensure failure there.
Right. So standard tools are out for shock shafts. You absolutely need a dedicated shock plier. Soft jaws.
No question. It's the only professional way to do it right.
And the community favorite seems to be the ProTech RC True Torque. That's the PTK 8267. People love that thing. It's got that sort of nutcracker design.
Yeah, the leverage is great. It's an aluminum design, really solid, gives you excellent clamping force without needing huge effort. And the feature everyone talks about, that integrated shock and ball installer and remover.
Oh yeah, popping those little plastic balls into the rod ends can be so frustrating.
Exactly. This tool just makes it effortless, streamlines the whole process. It's a fantastic bench tool.
Okay, bench tool. But what about, say, a competitive racer? Someone in the pits needs speed, efficiency, maybe multiple functions in one tool. The True Torque seems a bit specialized for just the bench. Is something like the team-associated FT multi-tool, the ASC 1681, a better fit there, even if it gives up some leverage?
That's the trade-off, yeah. The associated tool, the FT multi-tool, it absolutely trades some of that raw clamping power for versatility and speed. It's designed for the pit lane.
How so? What does it do?
Well, it's got dedicated clamps specifically sized for both 3mm and 3mm and 3.5mm shock shafts, plus a clamp specifically for holding turnbuckles while you adjust them. And it even has 4mm and 5mm holes built in.
What are those for?
For holding bullet connectors, like on your batteries, steady while you solder them. It's like a mini pit box all in one tool. For a racer, that multifunctionality can be essential. It's a smart compromise for that environment.
Okay, makes sense. Different tools for different needs. So let's bring it home for the listener. You're building your next high-end kit.
Yeah.
What's the pragmatic professional recommendation? Best bang for the buck, best performance balance.
For most builders, I'd say go with the combination. Get the general workhorse, the Tamiya Needle Nose W Cutter 2 74146, handles all the basic stuff.
Right.
And pair that with the specialized shock tool, the ProTech RC True Torque PTK 8267. That combination covers almost every delicate assembly task beautifully. You protect your parts, ensure quality, make the build smoother.
So, bottom line, investing in these kinds of specialized pliers, it isn't really an extra cost, is it? It feels more like a fundamental upgrade. It elevates the build process, the final product, turns it into more of a craft.
Exactly. It respects the quality of the kit you bought. Which leads to a final thought, maybe. If getting the right pliers can make such a difference to something as critical as a shock absorber, well, it makes you wonder, doesn't it? Where else in your toolkit could a specific specialized upgrade fundamentally change the performance or maybe the durability of your finished RC car? Think beyond just gripping things. What other specialized tools might be out there?